Coronation Street Stephen Reid has been in Weatherfield for just over a year and has murdered 3 people, with his next victim possibly being just around the corner. Coronation Street Stephen Reid killed Rufus Donahue after he was threatened to be exposed for drugging Carla Connor to take over Underworld. However, Stephen's murderous reign could be set to come to an end as a tie pin hangs in the balance of his freedom and his downfall, but will he murder again to keep his life? In upcoming scenes, Rufus' wife Lou calls at the factory and tells Stephen and Michael Bailey she's cancelled their meeting. She explains the inquest report into Rufus's death is due out tomorrow, and suspects foul play, leaving her to contact the Gazette. Stephen masks his panic and tries not to let on to Lou that he knows who was involved in the incident and how Rufus died. Once alone in the factory office, Stephen scours the press for reports about Rufus's death to find out any information that will help his cover not be blown. Later, as Carla and Stephen see a client out of the factory, Lou approaches once again and leaves Stephen's heart to sink. However, he is surprised when she confides in them both and reveals that the coroner found that Rufus died by misadventure. She adds that as far as she's concerned, Rufus's drug-fueled death still doesn't stack up and is determined to find out the truth. Keeping his cool and trying to throw her off the scent, Stephen assures her it was obviously a tragic accident. Later in the week, a guilty Stephen struggles at Rufus' memorial after being asked by Rufus' son Jules how he knew his dad, leaving him to hurry out. Returning with the staff from the factory in tow, he explains to Carla that he thought it would make Rufus look more popular if they attended the memorial. When Jules makes an emotional speech about his dad, Stephen hurries off to the gents, watched by Carla and Lou. Stephen returns and is horrified when he sees his tie pin in a bag that Lou shows him containing Rufus' things that were found by the side of the pool. Lou also mentions Rufus' missing watch, leaving Peter Barlow to confess to Carla that he found it in the back of the cab and pawned it for her rehab. Stephen is shocked when Lou reveals she is going to show the tie pin to the police as it didn't belong to Rufus. Will Stephen's downfall come from a tie pin? How will Stephen ensure that he isn't caught out by his murder of Rufus? Is Lou now in danger from Stephen?